In a land not so far away, on the highest plateau in Ontario, is a wetland of unspeakable beauty. On this plateau, 3 rivers spring forth and start to flow, but we will follow the story of just one, the mighty Grand, of how it grows and where it goes. The Grand Watershed Trails Network is an interconnected system of land trails and waterways that follow the Grand River and its tributaries from the Dundalk Highlands to the mouth of the river at Lake Erie. The Grand leaves its motherland. As it travels south, it grows into more than just a strand. As it reaches Elora Gorge, it is no longer meek and mild, but rather roars through town like an unruly child. How do our communities use this system of trails currently? Perhaps a better question would be, how can we best take advantage of these trails and waterways now and in the future? The Grand Watershed provides generous opportunities for recreation and discovery through hiking, cycling and paddling, fishing, photography and birdwatching, access to historical landmarks, points of interest and local businesses, and as a thoroughfare between our communities. Past cities and towns such as Brantford, Kitchener-Waterloo, and Cambridge, the river may rage, but it helped build these cities through the industrial age. The Grand provided power, transportation, water and sanitation, and just a little recreation. The trail is comprised of 5 sections: Headwaters, Centre Wellington, Waterloo Region, Paris and Brantford, Onondaga to Lake Erie. Accessing amenities and traversing the trail is always worth the effort, but not without its obstacles. The trail needs more access points, better wayfinding signage, and optimized trail routes that avoid busy sections of road. That's where the GWTN comes in. We're working with municipalities and other stakeholders to create a better connected trail system, adding new trails to existing ones, and making them safer and more easily navigable through better routes, more accessible access points, and improved wayfinding to better plan your excursions into nature. The majesty of the Grand River and its rich history is something that we should all be able to enjoy, free of obstacles and impediments. Past 6 nations the river then streams, where the Haudenosaunee came to dwell, for they were granted these lands in the Haldimand Treaty, 6 miles on each side from the start to Lake Erie. They used the river for travel and trade long before the settlers came. The river has always been their trail of choice. No need to walk on land, they simply used the mighty Grand. Past Caledonia and on to York, Cayuga and Dunnville too, the trails follow the river to carry you. To Port Maitland as it meets its end, to blend with Lake Erie, the Grand's great friend. And they too built trails here at the mouth. But this concludes our story from north to south. The Grand Watershed Trail Network's vision is to work with local municipalities to connect their trails and their tales in order to share the completed story of the mighty Grand. A connected trail system will benefit the physical and mental health of local residents and create economic benefits for our communities through recreation and tourism. We invite all of you who love the river and its trails to join us in this grand engagement. For more information, to plan a trip, or to find out how you can help, please visit grandtrails.ca.